and welcome to SAS News. It is the 15th of December and today we have Percy Statton coming in for an interview. He is a former World War I sergeant and now lives a normal life. So, Percy, tell us a bit about your childhood.
My full name is Percy Clyde Statton. I was born on the 21st of October 1890. I have two brothers and two sisters, but I am the second oldest. I grew up on a farm in Tasmania, Beaconsfield, to become a future farmer. I went to school at the Zeehan State School in Tasmania, but then at the age of 26 I enlisted in the AIF.
What was your lead up to war like?
Enlisted for war, I was posted to the 40th Battalion. I was then shipped to England to start my training. I trained there for 3 months and then I was off to war and arrived at the Western Front in 1917, I'm pretty sure.
What awards did you get and why?
I was awarded the Victorian Cross and the Military Medal. I was awarded the Victorian Cross in 1918 because of a brave act that I committed. I had a group of 3 men. We all ran into the enemy trench. It was pretty scary at the time. And we were trying to take out the machine guns. We successfully captured the first one and then I moved on to the second. I killed the crew of 5 and they moved on to the third and fourth, but their crews were forced to retreat. One of my 3 men was killed and the other wounded. It was very sad. Later that night I went out to retrieve the bodies and I brought them back to our trench. I was also awarded a military medal during the Battle of Messines while leading carrying parties to the front line. We were under heavy artillery and machine gun fire at the time.
So, I understand that you were wounded in the war. Tell us a bit about that.
Well, I was wounded once and then gassed the second time. So, I was wounded at the Battle of Ypres on the 3rd of October and then I was gassed at Villers-Bretonneux in France on the 10th of June.
So, Percy, what was it like when you came home from war?
It was tough for me to get back into the swing of things, I guess, because my wife left me as soon as I got back from war. She warned me before I went to war that when and if I did come back, she would leave me. She did leave me and it was hard, but I got over it and started looking for work, and then I got a job at the sandmill and became a farmer.
Tell us a bit more about your life after war.
On the 21st of December 1925, I married Eliza Grace Hudson at a registrar office. And in 1934, severe bushfires broke out in Derwent Valley, and I took a promoted role in rescue work, aiding families isolated by the fires. It was nice, it was a good feeling, and it was nice to help families that needed it the most. I acted as a lieutenant in the volunteer work of the Defence Force between 1942 and 1946. And at one point in time, I was president of the Law and East sub-branch of the RSL at Ouse. Then my family and I moved to Bratton, where I was elected to the council. In 1956, my wife and I travelled to England to attend the Victorian Cross Centenary celebration. It was nice because I actually received the Victorian Cross, so I was pretty happy to be there.
So, Percy, your son has told us that you shot someone in the buttocks during the war, and that you regret taking that shot. Can you please tell us why you regret taking that shot?
I regret taking that shot because that man was only doing what he was ordered to. He was retreating up the hill, which meant that he was running for his life, and I shot him. He was not shooting at me while he was running. He was running in the opposite direction from me, and I still shot him. It plays in my head over and over and makes me feel sorry for him. Like, I made him pretty much die, or I don't know what happened to that man. But, yeah, I do regret taking the shot.
Do you still fear that war might come back?
I'm not sure. I never really thought about it coming back. I just try to live every day to the fullest. For me, home is a gift. Being able to wake up and not be scared for my life.
During the war, at any certain time, did you ever feel like you were going to die or be shot?
Yes, actually. Every time I stepped out of the trench or went on a mission to retrieve a wounded man, I was just waiting for a bullet to hit me. When you are in war, it is terrifying, and nobody really knows that. Nobody believes that it is as bad as it seems. You always have the fear of never returning. That feeling stays with you for the rest of your life and impacts what you do in every day.
Do you believe that you succeeded in war?
I suppose I do, since I did come back with all limbs attached. I do feel sad that I had to watch people die or get flung around by bomb explosions. It's quite difficult to handle all of that. Most people didn't come back, but I did, and I am thankful for that.
On the 5th of December, only 20 days after his interview, Percy Statton passed away due to stomach cancer at the Reputational General Hospital in Hobart. He was awarded a full military funeral to honour his actions.